And I in the Challenge Cup, I think the Blues have definitely got the squad and the talent within their squad to go the whole way if they once it gets to the knockout stages. I don't see any reason why they can't go the whole way. Um, and yeah, and then the Dragons. I mean, they've got a slither of a chance of going through this weekend, but I think for first year under WRU ownership and new changes, I think next year will hopefully be the year where we start seeing the improvement on the pitch as well. I mean, they've signed Moriarty, they've signed Richard Hibbard, they've already announced another signing, so they've signed those two Lions, and yeah, I mean, we've got the Scarlets, the Ospreys, and the Blues. We've got those three solid regions, and what I hope from the WRU takeover of the Dragons is that we hopefully in a couple of years we'll get to the stage whereby we we have four consistent strong regions like the Irish regions. Yeah, so that the Dragons get to the level of the Ospreys, the Scarlets, and the Blues. So that's all. So hopefully that will come about in the next couple of years. So yeah, I think people need to give the Dragons time. But I think yeah, next year will be the year where we'll hopefully start seeing some improvement on the pitch as well as off it. Um, in terms of elsewhere, um, I really the Munster game. I really enjoyed the Munster game last Sunday. Connor Murray is now a long distance kicker as well. He's added that string to his bow. So I mean, whoever plays Ireland in the Six Nations this year is going to have to be careful now not to give any penalties away near like pretty straight-ish from the halfway line, because Conor Murray is more than capable of kicking them. Um, so and Munster, as long as they beat Cass this weekend with a try bonus point, they're still gonna have a most likely gonna have a home quarter final. And Leinster look like being the number one seeds in the playoffs. They look like they've got a very good squad. Glasgow are the runaway leaders in the Pro 14, and they absolutely thumped Glasgow. So Leinster look like they've got a really good squad building. And Ulster as well. Ulster look like they're going to be going through. Really good win over La Rochelle, and just in general, the Pro 14 teams are doing really well in Europe again. I think we're like the Pro 14 as a whole. I think the Celts are likely to have four teams in the playoffs, which is 50% of the teams. So, and I think England are likely to only have one team there this year. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's what we've always known that the Pro 14 has been an exciting and good league, and I think this year even more than others is showing that the Pro 14 is by far the best league. Obviously, the fact that we don't have relegation helps our teams play a lot more positive rugby, and when it comes to the heat of the European Cup, it means are not our teams know how to win by playing attacking rugby, so our teams are not afraid to play positive rugby in order to win the game. So yeah, not having relegation definitely helps. Um, in terms of, in terms of who the top eight will be in the Champions Cup and Challenge Cup, it's very difficult to predict. I think it's pretty. The five group winners I think are going to be Leinster, Munster, Scarlets, um, Ulster, and it'll either be Claremont or the Ospreys. because Saracens may just finish as a best runner-up, but it depends on how other results go. And in the Challenge Cup, we know the Blues are likely to be the fifth best seed, even though they'll win their group, but out of the 5 group winners, they'll be the 5th best. So at the moment, unless drastic results change, they'll be the Blue. We know the Blues will be away to Connacht in the quarterfinals. So yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on the last weekend of the Champions Cup, and exciting times. The Welsh teams are doing well again. The Pro 14 teams are doing well. Yeah, exciting times.